will take is to take a point. My name is Shubham and today we are going to discuss about JSON. JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. We'll try to understand this with a very simple example of a cricket application. We can call it as cricket buzz. By using this application, we can get cricketers info, records and match status. Just to use this application, we first need to register our user into this application. So first we need to create an account, and if account is already exists, we can use login API. Log into the application. For login API, it needs certain inputs, username and password. So by using this input data, API is requesting the server to validate the user. Server will then process the data with some kind of server-side logic. Server can use some microservices to validate that logic or validate the user. Once user is authenticated, server sends the response back to the user. Maybe in kind of saying user is validated. Right. So this data, input required data or maybe a response data needs to be formatted in certain format or in certain way. So here JSON comes into the picture. JS is JavaScript and O is object. So simply JSON is nothing but an JavaScript object. So JavaScript object is a key value pair enclosed in curly braces. This is a single JavaScript object, or in case of Python we can call it as a dictionary. Right. So just to send or just to send the data in JSON, we can create a data object as username and password. Right. So this JavaScript object, we can pass it through an API to server, and once validation is done, server also sends the response in JavaScript object format, saying status code is 200, or maybe any kind of key and its value. Right. So the data information can be exchanged between two applications by using the JavaScript Object Notation or JSON format. So by using username and password, user is requesting a home page to the server to login API, and in a response after validation, server sends the response as home page saying user is successfully validated. In next step, if a user wanted to know the cricketer's information, so user needs to pass some unique keys or unique fields, so that maybe a name or maybe a jersey number, right? We can use a jersey number as of now. So if user wanted to know the cricketer's information on the basis of jersey number, maybe 7, 10, 18, 45. And these are the very well-known jersey numbers. So by passing the jersey number as an input to certain API, maybe we can call it as a get crick info API. For this API, we need to pass the jersey numbers, and server will then process and gets the response back to us, right? So for this, as an input, as an input object, we need to create an object saying jersey number, and this is an array. We can also get array as in values, saying 7, 10, 18, 45, and this object we can send it through get crick info API. So as an response object, what we can get is a jersey number. For jersey number 7, we can get a name of a cricketer is Mahi, so on and so forth. For every item or a jersey numbers in an array, we will get a response, right? So for the next one, for jersey number 10, we can get name as Sachin. So as you can see, there are multiple objects that we are getting for each and every jersey number. So we can club it in an array. Sorry. So as these are the JSON objects and this is an array, we can call this as JSON array. So simply at user's end, we can iterate through this array maybe by using any loop, for loop. We can consider this as a single item, and we can then extract the name of a cricketer by using item dot name. Simply we can print this or we can console log this, we will get the name. Simply a JSON is lightweight data interchange format. It's easy for human to read or write the data. Right. Is there any alternative to JSON? Yes, which is XML, extensible markup language, that is also used to store or transport the data. Nowadays, JSON is very popular. Thank you for watching.